There is a perfectly simple explanation for all of this.
All right, this is while you come up with a cover story.
There is no cover story. Stephen, might as well just tell the truth.
Becky, there is no...
We're running away. We're going to Spain, we're hiring a car, and we're just driving, OK? And we are taking our kiddies with us. End of.
What? Oh, nice one. Nice one.
We just want to go somewhere where no one knows us and we can just be ourselves.
I don't believe this.
I'm being honest with you, Liz. All cards on the table, right? You've got to respect me for that.
Respect? Oh. No. I can't be a part of this. Do you know what? I want this pub more than anything in the world. But this price, your price, it's too high.
You're just saying that so we don't disappear.
I'm sorry, Steve. The deal's off.
What happened?
I was walking in town and some lads were following me. I didn't do anything. Next thing I know, I hear one of them running at me. It's all a bit of a blur after that.
Shock, huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't know who else to call. I wasn't thinking straight.
Mark, it's absolutely fine. It's just, I can't really pretend that you're not.
Will you take me home?
I should be taking you to hospital.
I just want to get away from prying eyes. And now my keys. They must have fallen out when I... No.
Oh, come on, I'll take you back to my place. At least there I can help you get cleaned up and... well, we decide what to do next. Come on.
It's ages since I've been late night shopping. Used to go regularly when our Sarah was about.
Aw, but you've missed having a daughter. Till I moved in.
How am I?
All right?
Oh, hi, Sheen.
Hey, all right?
Kylie's going late night shopping for a wedding dress, and I'm working up the enthusiasm to join her.
Great.
And you? Might be more appropriate for Sheen to go on with you.
Why?
Well, she's more your age than I am, and presumably Sheen will be looking for a gown too. Oh, go on. It's a brilliant idea.
Well, where are you thinking of going? Trafford Centre?
You two go and have a nice night. Eh? Here's, the money for your wedding dress. You don't want me tagging along?
Thanks.
Make sure it's a nice one.
What are you looking at? Trafford Centre? Oh, if you believe that, you believe anything. I ain't going shopping, babe. But when I've got money to burn on booze.
Look, Mum, I know you're probably really mad.
Oh, shut up, Steve. Don't try and analyse me. You're not Pamela Anderson.
Stevenson, you mean? It's all right?
Look, try and see it from my point of view. I have messed everything up. Everything I've touched has turned to rubbish. My friendships, my business, my relationship with you. And worst of it is that me and Becky will never be shut of flipping Tracy and Kylie. I mean, talk about a double whammy. You know, this way we get to start again, have a clean slate.
By snatching Amy and Max.
What, and you're saying that a law that says they're going to be better off with them two is right, is fair?
I can't even believe that we're discussing this seriously.
Well, now, what about you?
Hi, June.
Elizabeth?
Do you know what? I need to get out of here. Let's go to Roy's for a cup of tea.
Right. Life in the fast lane, eh? Cheerio now.
Right.
I thought you were off shopping with me, Mum.
Oh, mission accomplished. Yeah, found a really nice dress, so fancy a bevy. Thought we could check out the bistro, see what Nick's done with it.
Are you sure?
I'm buying.
How come you got money all of a sudden?
It's for me to know and you to find out.
Okay, guys. We're open for business.
All right, mate. You opening tonight?
Yeah. Trying to keep it low-key, you know, after last year.
Yeah, well, good luck anyway.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right.
Jeez. Bit dead in here, innit?
Have you come to look, or...?
Now we've come for a bevy.
Bucket of ice with loads of alcopops in it, please. And I've got money. We ain't doing no runner. We'll sit here.
I don't serve alcopops with a slightly higher end than that.
Well, you better tell me what you do sell then. And make it quick. Sit down, David.
So nice of you to support me on my reopening night.
Aw, we're alike, Nick. Aren't we, David?
We are all heart, yes. And as family, do we get a bit of discount?
Normal people don't kidnap kids. It's like something out of a film.
Aye. Well, it looks like they've made their minds up. I mean, look at it this way. I mean, Stephen will find another buyer for that boozer just like that. Then he'll do a runner anyway, whether we interfere or not.
I don't want to lose him.
Aye, but you see, if we stay on their side, then you get to stay in Stephen's good books, and you get the boozer. Everybody's dream's intact, so it is. It's up to you, Elizabeth.
Calm down, Becky, will you?
You're right. What if she thinks it's such a mad plan that she reports us to social?
Well, she's hardly going to do that, is she? She's me mother.
Yeah, but she's a bit older than now.
Is everything all right back here?
Yes, fine, thank you, Tracy.
You sure?
100%, thanks.
Well, I'll believe you. Thousands wouldn't.
Fizz is bringing the lovely day sweet John in for a drink. So I said I'd come along for some moral support. Severe mental breakdowns are no laughing matter, Sean. Believe me.
I'm not laughing.
I remember when my second fiancé was sectioned. Oh, cut me to the quick, did that. Of course, the worst thing was the gossip.
People slagging him off.
People slagging me off, saying that I drove him to it, how he chose the weirdest way to get away from me. Now, mental illness makes some people very uncomfortable. Not me.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald. May I tempt you to one of our array of alcoholic delights? And I don't mean her.
Steve, Becky, can we have a word in the back, please?
In trouble with your mum, Steve?
Shut up and get back to work, Tracy.
Liz, your managerial skills are a sight for sore eyes.
Thanks for this order.
You were at the shower all right?
I didn't. Thanks for the dressing up.
Okay, put it there. Right, G&T?
Thank you.
Right, tonight, had you been to a fancy dress party? Right. Well, it just... I believe the phrase is, I'm a little out of my comfort zone.
It's no big deal. I just like to wear women's clothes.
Oh,
Becky, will you sit down, please?
Why? What's the point? What are you going to say? What's going to make any sense?
Elizabeth's speaking a lot of sense, so she is.
I know the plan's mental. I know it's off its head. But you're going to think it's 10 times worse than it actually is because you ate me flipping guts. And it wasn't all my idea, you know.
Sit down and shut up. Now, do you think you can manage that, eh? Just for 1 minute being quiet in your life.
Mom.
Let me speak, Steve. I know what you think when you look at me. There's a woman who likes her fags as short skirts of men, in that order. But do you know what? You couldn't be more wrong. Because the one thing that means more than anything to me in the whole world is you lot, my family. And yes, Becky, believe it or not, that includes you too.
Well, we think the world of you as well, Mum.
Right. Well, although I am really uncomfortable with your plan, I'm willing to go ahead with it.
You're joking?
No. I wish I could joke about this, but I can't. Because the whole thing makes me sick. But I want you to be happy. And I want this pub. Deal's back on.
Look, you don't have to work tonight, sure you don't.
No, actually, it's like a tin of sardines behind that.
I know, so, I mean, I was thinking, like, maybe I can take you out to dinner.
Really?
Aye. Someone tells me Nick's opened his bar again.
What, us support the competition?
Well, might be a good move.
Do you know, you might be right.
Why? So, tell you what, I'll wait for you in the bar. I mean, I take it you want to put your war paint on.
Too right.
All right, well, I'll see you in a wee minute then.
Should I top us up?
Lovely. Do you know, Mark, there is one thing I cannot get my head around.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Why are you seeing Claudia?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, if you're gay. No, don't get me wrong. I've nothing against gay people. No, I think they're wonderful. Well, I am a hairdresser, remember. I haven't lived this long without knowing more than my fair share.
I'm not gay, Audrey.
And do you know, my best friend all through the 70s was Lionel, the colourist.
I'm straight. I'm just an ordinary bloke.
Who dresses up as a woman for kicks.
Yes. Oh, no. Not for kicks. It's a compulsion. I can't help it. Most of the time, I'm Mark. But sometimes I'm Marcy.
Right.
It was a lot for my wife to take in when I told her.
Your wife knew? How did she react?
Made me sleep in the spare room for a good while. Didn't speak for ages. Burst out crying at the drop of a hat. But then, given time, and realising it didn't change who I was, she accepted it. She supported me. And then she died. My wonderful, understanding, extraordinary wife died. And my confidence flew out of the window, along with her soul. She wasn't there to tell me I was okay. And how could I be?
Mark, listen. People used to judge me. They used to think I was a right flighty piece, to put it mildly. But not Lionel, the colourist, no. He used to think I was absolutely fabulous. And then he got AIDS in the 80s. And when he'd gone, I remember thinking, nobody else is ever going to think that I'm fabulous again. But they did.
I hope so.
Oh, come here. You silly sausage. Oh, come on.
And this is, of course, on the house.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, that's very nice, thank you.
It's pointless being all competitive with each other.
Aye, well, a tram crash will certainly put a different perspective on things, doesn't it, eh?
I know. Hey, and I'll stand you a free pint next time you're in the Rovers.
Do you know what? I'll definitely take you up on that. I'll be back in a minute and take your order.
Cheers, mate. Oh, he's a nice fellow, so he is.
Yeah, he is nice.
Well, madame, let me propose a toast.
I think toast is about all we can afford looking at this menu.
Well, here's the fresh starts.
Fresh starts. Hey, and thank you. You've been brilliant these last few weeks. I'm really, really grateful. I'll never forget it.
You mean the money?
Well, there is that, but just for being you. And I've been thinking, I don't want to run the Rovers. Not unless you're by my side.
Well, in the name of Jesus, Elizabeth, you don't do things by half, sure you don't. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll drink to that. Here's to us.
To us.
I bet it all feels like a brave new world, doesn't it? Like you're seeing everything that was once so familiar for the very first time.
Well,
Maybe if we talk about something else, Julie.
No. I will not buy into this mental illness as a taboo discussion topic. I will not oppress John. Or anybody else in this room with the silent killer.
Oh, Julie, do you not think that's a bit,
Oh, and I bet you think that depression is a walk in the park.
Well, I do actually, Julie, yes. It's a rubbish park. There's no trees, and it's glass all on the ground. And a big black dog following you around.
Anyway, you two, as you're here, thanks for putting your hands in your pocket to help Fizz. I've seen the baby clothes, and I believe we have you two to thank for them. So.
Okay.
And here's your bill. I'll get someone to clean the table.
Yeah, sort it out, Nick. What's the damage?
£68.
There's 80. Keep the change.
Let's see how your first night's gone. Hello. How did the shopping go?
Oh, she went with you.
She went with Sheen, didn't she? Or did you just take my money and get yourselves drunk on it?
Well, we had tapas. They were nice, them tapas.
What, this one mum's money?
I gave it to her for a wedding dress.
And did we sign a contract?
Do you know what, Kylie? I don't like you. And I never will like you. Do you know why?
Because you got taste.
Because you're common. And as of now, I don't want anything to do with your common wedding ever again. Do I make myself clear?
It's 20 change if you want it.
I don't want it because you've touched it. Silly boy.
You all right, girl? Hey, I can really recommend the steak.
She giving dirty looks to.
You must think I'm a right wuss.
Oh, don't be daft. Listen, I am assuming you haven't told Claudia.
I'd rather she didn't know.
Well, don't you think she has a right to? I mean, this is how you are, and you're hiding it from her. I don't think that's very fair. Well, for either of you, actually.
I like her. I really like her, but I don't think I could work up the courage right now. Tonight's been a wake-up call, though. I've got no choice.
To tell her?
To stop being Marcia.
Oh, lovey, do you think that's possible? I mean, will that make you happy?
At least I'll be alive.
How alive do any of us feel when we're living a lie?
You've been a diamond, Audrey, and thank you for everything, but I should go.
Wearing what? Come on, Marcia's clothes ripped to shreds. Or are you going to be bobbing on a bus wearing Nick's dressing gown?
I'm used to looking ridiculous in public.
Mark, you've had a shock. I don't think you should be on your own tonight. The spare bed's made up.
I just feel so stupid.
Mark, there are some nasty, mindless people in this world that don't understand human nature. Don't let them win. Please, don't let yourself be their victim. It's horrible when you have a shock. And I bet you have a lousy night's sleep tonight.
Unless I drink myself into oblivion.
Oh, well. Tomorrow is another...
Hangover?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's the spirit.
You had a nice night, kids?
Yeah, we're all right.
Not as classy as the Rovers, though, eh?
Much classier than that. Surprised they'll let you in.
Hey, if I were you, I'd check her handbag. She's probably nicked the cutlery.
Oh, come on, Kylie.
Have a loose this way.
Oh, just through there.
Cheers.
Sorry, it's been declined. Have you got another card?
Oh, sorry. Look, Nick, I've probably got enough cash to cover it, you know. You'll not be getting a tip, though, eh? Look, son, I'm sorry. I'm a tenner short. Can I owe it to you? I'll drop it around tomorrow.
Yeah. Lucky the champagne was on the house.
Well, just a favour. Don't be telling Elizabeth now, will you?
What happens in my gaff stays in my gaff.
Aye, you're a gentleman. Thank you.
Ready? As I'll ever be. What do you think?
You look beautiful.
Well, a bride is never more beautiful than on her wedding day.
I know, but...
The lady in the shop, she had tears in her eyes when she saw me.
Well, isn't it a bit too beautiful? I mean, it's not a real wedding.
Well, it needs to look real, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Don't let him see me. It's bad luck for the groom to see the dress before the big day.
Sheen, I think you're forgetting something.
Simpson.
What?
Hi, honey, I'm Homer. Simpson.
It's not a real wedding.
Oh, we still need good luck.
She don't want you to see in a wedding dress. You should see it. I said to her, it's a bit too much for a fake wedding.
Jealous?
Of what? I scrub up all right on a night out, don't I?
Yeah, but who whipped?
Right, don't talk in riddles, Graham. If you've got something to say it.
All right, the night out with, say, Tommy, for instance?
For instance?
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, I'll give you for instance.
Did you do anything?
Are you accusing me of sleeping with him?
Did I say that?
Because here's a for instance, Graham. My fella was too busy for me, so I had a night out with a mate.
Male, mate.
Did I sleep with him? No. Did I snog him? No. Did I want to? No. Because, for instance, I'm not that sort of girl.
No, that salad was definitely overdressed.
Why?
Yeah, but it didn't put a stop to a lovely evening. It was a brilliant idea, just what the doctor ordered.
Listen, Liz.
Yes.
I've something I need to say to you.
Sounds ominous.
Ah, forget it. It's just a drink talking.
No, come on. What? Tell me.
Well, what you said earlier, it was a wonderful thing for me to hear, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and I meant it. I don't just want you in my pub.
Eh?
I want you in my bed.
I can't tell you how much that means to me. I've been dreaming about that ever since we split up. You promise me you're not messing with my head.
Oh, come on, you know me.
No.
I don't play games. Right. Come on, get in that pub. Get up them stairs. And remind me what a real man's like.
It's 80s night in Benidorm and special guests of honour are Bananarama. Find out what they've let themselves in for next.